Let's get it. Let's get it, everybody. Send this out. Gotta get these push alerts out. If you're watching this on there, make sure you go to my website and stream this. But we about to get in here and wait till everybody get in this room. What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling today? How's everybody doing? Let me turn this down. Alright, because I got Mrs In10sity over there.
Hello.
Narrating, seeing, because I don't want to read the comments because I want to let my spirit take over today. So I don't want to be reading too many comments, you know, taking me off my path and everything. I'll wait till y'all get on her. She'll tell me when enough people is in the room. But if you're watching this, you can scream it to my website right. Hold on, where we at? Right there. You know what I mean? IntensityFitnessUnited.com.
Yeah.
If you want to go ahead and get a time doesn't matter shirt, it's only a matter of time. Go grab that. I'm gonna have some banging deals today and tomorrow for that. I'll wait till everybody get in here. I hope everybody's enjoying their night. You know, lately I've been posting a lot of stuff on Instagram about spiritual gifts, and I think I've been hitting the nail on the head with some people, because people have been thinking like, well, that's me right there. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's you. So we're gonna get started with some spiritual gifts. So I'll give it like 2 more minutes where people get notifications and get in here, because I don't want nobody to miss nothing. If you're watching this afterwards, probably fast forward to like 3 minutes in the video. 3 minutes in the video. Okay, definitely. I'm gonna get into various subjects when it comes to your spiritual gifts today. I'm gonna talk about some of mine, because a lot of y'all have a lot of gifts, a lot of spiritual gifts that you don't even know are even spiritual gifts, and I'm going to explain why these particular gifts are spiritual. And I actually got a list of every spiritual gift that I can find, not the old time spiritual gifts like the prophecy, because we're not in the time of prophets. We're in a time of prophecy being fulfilled. So we're not really, nobody's really parting water, nothing like that in this day and times, and making staff turn into snakes. We're not talking about that, because it doesn't matter. It matters where you're born for what type of gift you have. Like, say, okay, so we're born in technological age, right? So because we're born in technological age, you're going to have particular gifts that reach this age. All right, so we're going to get into that today. How many we got?
We have 26.
All right, wait till people get on here. 28. Yeah, she over there.
Hello, wrestling. I'm coming to the people who say hi to me.
All right. So let's get started. Can everybody hear me? That's the question. Matter of fact, turn it up. See if anybody can hear me. I want to check my voice in there.
The voice.
Yeah.
Oops.
Turn it off.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, that way. Yep, there you go. Mic check. Can everybody hear me?
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I can hear
It's
you.
good.
I can hear you. You can hear me. But I think that's actually a little too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. That's too loud. No, I was talking about. No. Let me hear it. Let me hear it again. 'Cause I was turning it down a little.
That's actually perfect.
Bet. That's good. That's good. Okay. All right. Spiritual gifts today. Everybody has something special about themselves, and I got an outline for this because I don't want to be jumping all over the place, because it's a lot of things I want to talk about and cover, and it's to put things in perspective for a lot of you people who don't realize or don't understand what your purpose is. Now, normally, when you have a purpose, your gift normally is for your purpose, and vice versa. Purpose for your gift, gifts for your purpose. You're going to be using this to fulfill your purpose. This is why you have purpose. You was given a gift to fulfill your purpose. You know, say your purpose is to build, right? And your gift is architecture. Well, you got a gift in architecture to be able to understand, diagrams, and, my dad used to walk around with those long rolls of construction papers and all that stuff with models and designs. You can understand them a little differently than me. It's not for me. It's not my gift. My gift wasn't to build. My gift was to do other things, right? So, but depending on what time you have incarnated into this reality, you have a particular gift. And when you don't use that gift, you're actually wasting your time on this planet. And I'm going to be real with a lot of y'all today, all right? Because a lot of y'all you got a lot of gifts, you don't realize they're gifts, and you're wasting your time on this planet, all right? So let's talk about the first subject. Okay. So now everybody was here at a specific time, and at a particular age, you were forced to forget your gift. All right. In the society today, we are funneled through an education system, right? Which doesn't bring anything out of you. It's designed to put things in you. And the people who are the ones who are smarter are the ones who actually have more in them than other people. You have resisted the system a little bit less than people such as me, my son. You know, I have one of my sons that really resists. Both of my sons really resisted. But that's kind of like resistance. Now, not to say because you were a great student, you know, you were resisting your gift. Maybe your gift was to be a great student. Maybe your gift was to be a great learner. Maybe your gift was to retain information unlike many other people. Like the kid in class that literally didn't have to study but seemed to pass all the damn tests. But then I got to study and read over and over and over again, and I can't pass a damn thing. All right? That person may have a gift. Now, because school only teaches one type of way, it's only designed to help a certain kind of person. And if that person's gift doesn't, you know, help, doesn't be, well, educate, which means being brought out in school, then you're going to have a hard time in school. So probably some of y'all had gifts where it didn't go along with school because you were supposed to be doing your particular gift at a younger age than you went to school. Maybe your gift on here was to learn things that you didn't use in school. Some of y'all have gifts where most of the things in school, besides math and reading, you never used again. And then you're flourishing in this world. Meanwhile, some people that were flourishing in school are struggling because they're not using their particular gift, and you are. Now, when you get older in life, you're going to come to a time where you might be happy or you might be unhappy. A lot of y'all are unhappy. A lot of people are unhappy. The timeline of life is, you know, from kid to 18 is carefree, playing all the time, and then about in the 20s, you run around getting party, you drinking, trying to find yourself a little bit, you know, and in 30s, you may have found yourself, you may still be struggling, and then you may, in about around late 30s, 40s, you kind of found whatever your career is. Not yourself, I'm talking about your career. You found your career, like a way to make money and take care of yourself, but you still don't seem to be fulfilled. See, what a gift is something that fulfills you. What a gift is something that, you know, you don't have to get paid to do, but you can get paid to do if you learn how to hone your gift. What a gift is something that you are extra talented in, and people, like, they wonder, like, how can this person do that? How can this person do this? And you like, well, this is normal to me because that's your gift. Now, let me talk to y'all a little bit about gifts. Gifts and talents are like the same thing, and it's all spiritual. Now, people think that, well, I'm an empath, so I'm spiritual, but you're good at architecture, so it's not spiritual. No, they're both spiritual. Your particular gift is an empath, and this particular gift is just good at being architecture or math or something like that. Now, I wanted to run through a list of gifts, all right, that people have, that a lot of y'all have. Maybe you're going to pick about 10 of them out of this that you have right now that you're probably not using, all right? So I want y'all to understand today that because you think like psychic, being telepathic, the gift of foresight, the gift of insight, the gift of intuition, these things are just the only gifts you're supposed to have when you say spiritual gifts. No, wrong. Spiritual gifts are whatever your higher self seems to be good at without really being good at already. Like, so say, let me give you an example. I was good at foresight. Foresight is being able to see things before they happen. Or no, in fact, let me give you another one. I was good at being able to, of nutrition as far as bodies, right? I knew how to fix a body before I truly understood nutrition. I knew the physiology of a body before, or like how to lose weight, how to gain weight, how to maintain weight, what you must do, what kind of works to do, before I even opened the nutrition book. I just knew it. That's what we call a spiritual gift. Something inside of your higher self says, okay, this is what you're going to do. You're good at it already, but you have to work at it to become better so you can learn how to monetize your particular gift. Those kind of things is what I'm talking about. Like that person that's just like, okay, that person's an accountant and they're really good at math, right? And you just like, numbers just seem to pop in their head and they remember. Like you can give them like a complicated mathematical multiplication equation, right? And they can just do it in their head. That's a spiritual gift, y'all. That's something everybody can't do. But they'll look at you like, what you mean? Everybody can't do this? No! Because it's your spiritual gift. And if you're not using your spiritual gift, you're wasting your time. So now I'm going to go through a list of spiritual gifts that a lot of y'all may have, and you don't even realize the shit was spiritual. Alright? First one, writing, self-managing, networking, alright? Person to person or in the virtual world. Critical thinking, decision making, math, research, relaxation. Yep, that's a gift too. Accounting, bookkeeping, taxes, legal, marketing. People who can like be a lawyer and stand in front of people and like pick apart a case. That shit is a gift. Detectives, gift. Alright? Marketing, that's a gift. People who can market and just have the ability to sell themselves and know the trend before the trend has even existed or make trends, that's a gift. I know how to market. That's a gift. Guerrilla marketing, advertising, graphics, animation. My sister had a gift ever since she was a kid, and she honed that ability all the way up until she was an adult because she was doing it when she was a kid. So now she works for EA Sports and she like does video game apps now. She was honing her ability. You have an ability, but it's not going to be used until you realize what it is and you start to use that ability. She's using that ability and she's killing the game. You got graphics, you got advertisement, you got art, you got drawing, you got photography, woodworking, video creation, website making. Like the coding, like what the hell are you even looking at? When I see my web guy, right, and he's talking about I coded and he sends me something, what the hell language is this? What the hell is that? I don't know, but that's his gift. And it's not supposed to make sense to none of y'all, but it makes sense to him because that is what he was here for. Because without his gift, my website wouldn't look so good. And without my gift, y'all wouldn't be coming to my website. So we got to make our gifts together. You feel me? All right, you got wisdom. People have a gift that they just know shit. They just know how to freaking they know the answer to every problem without ever going through the problem. They just know. Somebody you just always go to just has wisdom, right? Young people got wisdom. Like, where is this from? Because that's their higher self in them. Listen, y'all, we were all here before. At some point in time, you're just using your gifts that you used in a previous life, but y'all don't. A lot of y'all don't believe that, but this is what I believe. I believe that we all incarnated here to do this shit again because we didn't get something right last life. I'm getting it right now, so I don't gotta come back to this crappy planet. But I'm gonna live to the fullest while I'm in this crappy planet and change as many lives as I possibly can while I'm in this planet. Because I'm gonna use all my gifts right now. All right. Programming, jokes, humor, comedians, right? People who are just funny just to be funny, right? That there is a gift. Now, that gift don't work well when you're in elementary school, junior high school, and high school, because that gift gets you in trouble, but that shit is a gift. So y'all people who got them kids as class clowns, I got a kid who's a class clown, he's just using his gift, all right? I mean, listen, he like when people laugh. Laughing is therapy, people, and they're like therapists. They tell jokes, they, make things humorous. That is a gift, because to be on the stage and to tell jokes for that period of time, that is one thing I couldn't do, but I can do this. So that's their gift. This is my gift. All right. You got their articulate, creative. Creativity is something that I thought creativity was something that I didn't have. You know what I mean? Until I learned how to hone whatever's in me, and I come to find out I'm a creative son of a bitch. I'm creative. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are creative, but y'all haven't started to create things. The way you be creative is to create and to figure out if this might be for you, or you might just have to hire somebody. Innovation. People who are seriously innovative. Elon Musk. That mug got gifts. I don't even think he's human, but he's here now, and he's using his gift. All right. You got troubleshooter. People who can speak foreign languages like easy, like language. People who can just speak languages, like learn them like really quick. That's a gift. You're supposed to be able to talk to multiple races and learn them quick, and that's why you're here. That's what you're here to do. All right. You got people who are great at academics. Somebody got to teach. Why not be you? You know what I'm saying? Money management. Money management, that's a gift. Sign language, enthusiasm, teaching, training, high energy, negotiating skills, identifying strengths and weaknesses. That's one of my gifts. I can identify what you're good at, and I can identify what you're not good at. Can my wife testify with that one?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, you know, some people are here to tell you what you're good at and tell you what you're not good at so you can become better. Because some people are here to see what your gifts are and help you hone those abilities. That's one of my gifts as well. Maybe one of yours too. All right. Some people are great negotiators, planning. People are great planners, leadership, listening, reading, persuasive. Yeah, people are seriously persuasive. Now, some people can use these powers badly. You can use these powers for the dark side, but I'm telling you, don't do it. I use these powers for the dark side. I use it for the good side now. But yeah, I'm persuasive. Yeah, I can persuade. That's one of my gifts as well. But I persuade for the good things. When I used to get the females back in the day, I did it for the bad things.
I can imagine.
You know what I mean? It worked though.
It did.
I use it for the dark side. Ability to deal with failure. Typing, innovative, planning, strategic planning, intuition. Women have some serious intuition. Men have some serious intuition. We both, women are really known for intuition. So sometimes if a woman just knows something, like, how do you know? Like, I just know. I don't know how I know. That is your gift, woman. Use them in the right way. You know what I mean? So like some men might need their woman behind them to tell them like, yo, that's not a good person. That's my wife's gift. Her gift, she always tells me when somebody's not a good person. Now, of course, I'm hard-headed, and I find out anyway on my own, but she told me, so I'm like, yeah, I got her listening to you. You know what I mean? Another one is imaginative. People have a great imagination. They can just come out with wild stuff you never heard of. That goes with being innovative. Future thinking. You know what I mean? People can think so far into the future, three-dimensional aspect. A lot of men can think in a three-dimensional aspect where they think and see in the future. You know what I mean? A lot of men are known for three-dimensional thinkers. You know what I mean? So a lot of, like, I'm a three-dimensional thinker. I can see things before they happen, the gift of foresight, all right? Also the future thinking. Analyzing the past, personal productivity, time management, financial planning, ability to spot new trends, raise money, inspiring, storytellers. Some people are great storytellers. My God. Ability to make friends, communication skills, project management, SEO. That's search engine optimization. People just have ability to tell or target certain areas for certain companies. Companies need these. Everybody needs each other. You know, co-creating, sales, problem solving, computer literacy, detail orientation, social networking, logistics, social intelligence, relieve stress, therapist, all right? Asking questions, volunteering, risk management, hiring, recruiting, self-control, health and fitness, reliability, dexterity, juggling, magic, singing, visualization, adaptivity, imagination, athleticism. Now, y'all may say athleticism is a talent, but it's a gift. God gave you a body for a reason. God gave you ability to express yourself physically for a reason. That there is a gift from the Most High. Don't take it for granted. So if you're somebody who just has great genes, yo, use them genes to look good, to inspire people to look better. Use your gifts, all right? In the right way, people. I'm telling y'all. So athleticism is a spiritual gift, all right? Because the Most High gave that to you, gave you that body, and your body is a gift. And when you shit on your body, you're disrespecting the Most High and yourself, all right? People judgment. People can judge. Oh my God. Awareness, integrity, honesty. People are just straight honest, like straight. Like they'll literally see $20 on the floor and try to figure out whose money it is. Just honest. Like damn, that's a gift. All right. People that are really honest are needed all over the world. All right. Empathy. I can feel everything from everybody, whether I'm talking on the phone, whether you're 1,000 miles away, whether you're right in front of me and you're lying to me. My kids hate my guts because I always catch them in lies. Like my parents wasn't, I don't think my parents was empaths, but I'm telling you, like, we can feel everything. Like, don't try this because we know already. Like, don't lie to us. Don't tell me you all right and you not all right. Like, I know you're not all right, so just tell me the truth because I'm going to stalk you until you do. That's my wife. Self-discipline, encouraging, software, computers, IT, affiliate systems, financial management, human resources. Some people are great for that particular area. Meeting management, learner, systems management, brainstorming, positive people, making connections, ability to focus, ability to handle change, conflict resolution, self-assurance, maintenance, and futuristic people. So a lot of y'all have all these gifts, and y'all sitting around here doing something that you don't want to do. You are disrespecting your time here. What are you doing? What are you doing, people? Listen, you ever had something and you like to do it and nobody else around you like to do it? So then you let those people tell you that it wasn't good and you start to believe them? That could have been your gift. And those people told you that gift was stupid. So you believe those people. And now you're sitting here doing something that you hate, not something that you love, because you let those people or that TV or that person that said you're a failure, that you're not good at it, discourage you from something that the Most High gave you to develop in home. So I'm telling you right now, stop playing games. Now, a lot of y'all have several gifts. A lot of y'all can help a lot of companies. Even if you don't want to work for yourself, a lot of companies, like mine, may need your gift. Because there are certain things that I know I'm not able to do well. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not able to do social media marketing well. I mean, I do the best I can, but I need somebody who has a feel for that game to help me out with them things. Or I need somebody to, to plan or manage certain things for me. Everybody has particular gifts. Now, I'm looking at people in my team, have gifts like that come together and they make their gifts work so we can co-create together. Because you're here for this, you're here for this, I'm here for this, and only together can we make this shit work. You know what I mean? And we can all be happy by using our gifts. But the problem is, a lot of y'all are working for a company that takes your gifts for granted, and makes you use your gifts in the wrong way, or doesn't even make you focus on your gifts at all, and then you go through life, before you know it, you're 75 years old, and you hate your life and you're just waiting to die, because you haven't used your gifts. And then you're going to die, you come back and do it all over again with no memory. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's bullshit. When it comes down to it, people always ask me, how do you bring your gifts out? All right, I know it's going to sound cliche because I always say it, but nutrition. It's something about diet that makes you start to see who you are. Because it's diet that started to make you not see who you were. By the age of 12, most people have calcified pineal glands. Mostly everybody in America by the age of 12, probably before, based off of the food they give us and the fluoride they put in the water and the stuff they spray in the air, all that stuff, your pineal gland is calcified. Now, if a lot of y'all know what a pineal gland is, everybody has it. So I don't care if you can say it's the devil or not. Okay, I guess you're the devil then because you got it in your damn head. And because you say it's the devil, well, you might as well go ahead and grow some damn horns. Because you the devil. Because you got a pineal gland. And that's what we call third eye. Alright? A pineal gland is a little thing about this big inside your head. It has little pine cones and little pinal sides that represent the same things inside of an eye. Now when you go to sleep and you dream, what are you seeing through? I mean, your eyes are closed, so what are you looking through? I mean, I know it's just not nothing. When you close your mouth and you close your eyes and you talk to yourself, whose voice is that? Whose voice is that? You hear it, right? You see it when you sleep. You can visualize and you can time travel and you can go to the future. What is that? You must have another eye somewhere in your body because you can see images when you close your eyes. That's what we call the seat of the soul. The seat of your spirit, your energy, right? And when it's fully calcified, it's harder than bone. Which means that you cannot see who you are because that is where your creativity is. That is where your higher self lies. And through nutrition, you are decalcifying your pineal gland, which means you start to see a new you. You start to want to do new things. You start to see bullshit. Seeing bullshit is a gift. It is, people. Seeing people around you is a gift. And what they do through nutrition is block your gifts. So you're literally a walking zombie without control of your pineal glands. You can only see what's in front of you, but you were not designed that way. You were designed to see multiple things. You were designed to think about numbers. Now, a lot of y'all have only been using a little bit of your gift because you've been eating a lot of that bullshit. You've been eating a lot of chicken. You've been drinking a lot. You've been smoking a lot of cigarettes. You've been taking a lot of them hot showers with all that fluoride with no filter. You've been taking all this prescription stuff. You might as well be walking dead. You're just alive, but you're not living. I know a lot of y'all are like, yo, what am I here for? Like, this shit sucks. Like, what am I going to do? Because I guarantee you, if you don't figure out what you're going to do with your life, somebody going to figure out what you're going to do for their life. All right? You don't figure out what you're going to do for your life, they got jobs for people like you. All right? And they'll be happy to pay you minimum wage to help them make their dreams come true, because god damn it, they live in their purpose. And most of them people who live in their purpose went through hell to get there, found their gifts, had multiple things, and many people are following people because people follow people who use their gifts. People are inspirational who use their gifts, because you inspire other people to want to be better, which is also a gift, right? I can speak a gift. You may be able to speak, but you speak in the wrong way. You just running your mouth. That may be a gift, but you speaking the wrong stuff. Wife has something to say. What you say?
Somebody had a question. Mansur Zaman, right?
What'd he say?
He said, Coach, I had a question, and sorry if someone already asked. I've been trying to open up my pineal gland for the last 6 months using harataki. I also smoke weed. Do you think smoking is slowing me down?
Okay. This is what I think about marijuana. I'm all for it. I'll dabble into it. I mean, I'm a vegan. It's right up my alley. It's green. But the thing is with marijuana is you got to watch the source of marijuana, because what they're doing now is they're weaponizing the marijuana to actually make it the worst way. So if it's not like pure, then it might be slowing you up. I don't know what brand you, I don't know what strand you got. I don't know. Now, the harataki will help you see who you are, and it will give you motivation to become, because harataki is meant to open up your non-mechanical parts of your brain. I always find out, and if you look on the website, many people who actually found out have taken harataki and have started to see who they are, see their purpose, feel things, because harataki is something that is, it was used in Ayurvedic medicine, people who are like, yogis and things of that nature, to have like zen, to fulfill, like levitate these things. But you got to be a certain level of cleanliness to be able to do that, because if you're taking harataki, but then you're eating a bunch of bullcrap, and then you're smoking weed on top of it, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to fully decalcify the pineal gland. Now, I don't just do it with harataki. I'll take chlorophyll, I'll take harataki, I'll take black seed oil. I'll do these things, and then I'll eat highly plant-based. Like a lot of y'all, you think I'm just playing when I say plant-based. Like, you don't understand. Like, you don't know who I was a couple of years ago. I couldn't create a block. I couldn't create nothing. But something with your body being a conduit to your mind, and your mind holding on to your pineal gland, you must take care of your body. It's the first step. So a lot of y'all out there, you're just halfway in. I'm telling you, like, if you really want to decalcify it, you got to chill with meat. It is what, I'm sorry. Like, there's no easy way for me to say it. You got to chill with meat if you really want to do it. Now, let's talk about spiritual gifts that you're afraid of, because a lot of y'all are running from your spiritual gifts because you're like, yo, Coach, I'm seeing things, and, I'm afraid. Why? This is what you're supposed to be seeing anyway. Now, I know it's the unknown, and I know it's something that you've been told that is scary, like ghosts and spirits, but this is what you've been given. And you have to learn how to embrace what you've been given, because you have the gift of seeing these things, good or bad, whether you like it or not. And the only way you cannot see them is you just go ahead and stay dirty and just close them all up. But you don't know what's on the other side, because something could be there to help you. You could be communicating with them, and they be giving you information. Like, this is real stuff here. And a lot of y'all are afraid of it because you're only afraid of the unknown. But what is fear? False evidence appearing real. It's only false until you do it, and you're like, yo, I love this shit. I can see them all the time. They communicate with me all the time. And people are going to call you crazy and all this stuff. But they don't know shit anyway, because most of the people that call you crazy don't even know what the hell they're here for either. So it's like the blind calling the crazy blind. Like, you're blind, I can't see, and I want you not to see as well. Like, don't trip. Like, your gifts are your gifts. People who are empaths, I'm an empath. People who are highly spiritual, psychic. People who are psychic, you can, yeah. My wife had another, what's the other question?
Okay, the night app is saying that, she is starting to see through her hands and the walls and doors at night when she closed her eyes. And she has a big black dark cover over her head. She said, she once read that somebody else described this situation from before they also deal with this issue, where they can see through the bones in their hands and all that stuff.
She's awake when she sees this?
She is, her eyes are closed.
Her eyes are closed, but she can still see through her hands.
Yes.
I don't know what that gift is.
Me neither.
But I wish I had that. That's a dope gift.
Exactly. That's a deep one.
Something about my Harataki, the strand of this Harataki that I have, is make people on some next level unlock their ability. Like, I don't know. I mean, it came straight from India, but I know that's Catherine. I know Catherine. That's Catherine, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I know she's taking my Harataki, so I mean, it doesn't matter what gift you have, but and everybody doesn't have those kind of gifts. Just that's her particular thing. She has okay. So if you want to know, okay. So in the beginning, when I was like 30 years old, and I'm like, yo, what am I here for? And then when I started to learn about law of attraction, I think about the age of 32, I started to learn how to ask about my gifts. So what I learned was you must ask your angels, because everybody has angels around them, guardian angels, whatever you want to call them. You must ask everything that's good and true to reveal your purpose. Now, a lot of y'all aren't ready for the answer, because when your purpose is revealed, sometimes it comes through trauma. Because the way that the Most High and the higher beings think is not the way we think. Like, we think it's a straight line, but it was like this. It's like this. Things happen when you start to get your gifts, and people are going to come against you when you start to live in your gifts, because now you're going to start to make people feel uncomfortable. Because you're living in your gifts and you're minding their higher self that they're not living in their gifts. And because they don't have courage to live in their gifts, they're going to make you feel bad and try to discourage you from living in your gifts. And you can't be afraid. You have to have great intensity, and you have to have great conviction, because what happens when you have great conviction about your gifts is people are going to start to respect you. But here's the thing. People won't respect you until you respect you. That's a big thing. If you don't respect your gifts, nobody's going to respect your gifts. Like I was talking to my wife earlier. Like, I use the analogy. If you have a clean car and somebody gets in your car, they're not going to want to drop no trash in the car, because you got a clean car, you respect your vehicle. But if you have a dirty car and they have like a piece of gum, they're probably going to litter in your car because you don't respect your own vehicle. So your body and your gift and your spirit, your higher self, is your vehicle. And if you don't respect your vehicle, I don't know how you respect anybody else to respect who you are if you haven't respected who you are. See, a long time in the beginning of my journey, I knew my gift was speaking, motivation, a lot training, fitness, nutrition. I knew it was that, and I was laughed at about it. But I knew that if I stick with this, because I knew this is what I was supposed to do, and maybe I wasn't good at it just yet. I wasn't the greatest, but I kept on doing it until I was greater than what I was then. And now y'all listening to me because I didn't stop, because now my gifts have been confirmed. Yeah, these are my gift, because if it wasn't my gift, 43,000 people wouldn't hit subscribe on my YouTube channel. So I know it's a gift. You feel me? Go ahead.
All right. Kendrick is saying he's been taking Harataki Mafuna and drinking a lot of water, and now he can see. He can sometimes see what's coming in the near future and see people in the spirit when it's dealing with him directly. How can he enhance this?
You want to enhance that?
That's a serious one.
Meditate.
Yes.
And ask for more. Now, when you ask for more, you have to go on a journey to want more, and it will be revealed to you. And it's kind of weird how that happens, but every time I'm looking for something, I stop looking for it, and then it comes. See, what happens is when you look for it, like search, it creates worry and doubt whether you're going to find it or not. And if you ask and you already know it's coming, you got to ask and know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter when, because time doesn't matter. It's only a matter of time, right? So if you understand what the law of attraction and using your gifts come into play, when you're on a purpose and you're on a journey, you have to realize that your journey is not going to happen overnight. It takes steps and it takes time. And sometimes when you find something before you're ready to find it, it's not going to work for you. So you have to literally stop looking. Like my wife asked me earlier today, And I know she didn't like this answer, but it's the best answer that I had to have for her because it was the answer that I was given. And I'm glad that I was receptive to that answer because it worked. She asked me, well, what books did you read in the beginning of your journey? I said, the books that I was meant to read. And she was like, what? You're really not gonna tell me the books? I'm like, the books I was meant to read. It was for me. It was for my gifts. My gifts may not be your gifts. So whatever books you need to read is the books you need to ask for, and they'll be revealed to you. And you'll be looking on your YouTube, and boom, it'll pop up. Or you'll be looking on your Amazon, and boom, it'll pop up. It's weird how that happens, but it pops up as soon as it's ready. And then you realize when they start popping up, damn, if I would have got that a month ago, I wouldn't have been as receptive to learn this, which helped my gift as right now. So when you start to move in your gifts, you'll start to learn how to implement the law of attraction for your gifts to becoming more and more and more powerful. Because everybody has superpowers. All y'all mofos is X-Men. Some of y'all are more X-Men than others, you know? But you're sitting here in this little cubicle, calling people, cold calling, doing whatever you do, sweeping the floor, and you know good goddamn well that ain't your gift. And you are so afraid to take that step, that leap of faith in yourself. You're going to help that guy who owns that corporation make his gift come true because you're afraid that your gift is not worth it like he thought his gift was worth it. And your gift and his gift is equally important to that person that believes in that gift. He believes in his gift, which is why that boss that you work for is working with great intensity to maintain that gift and using all the zombies to help him get there. Don't be a zombie. Don't be a zombie. If you're working somewhere, make sure you're using your gift and your talent to your benefit and monetize it. And what else?
Somebody was saying, hello, how do you take the Harataki? Will it help you focus? I want to grow my spiritual gifts. I'm an empath and I've been told I'm clairvoyant and clairaudient. I also have dreams that come true. That happens to me from time to time as well.
So they might have some psychic abilities.
Some psychic abilities, yes.
Okay, well,
Harataki will definitely,
Well, Harataki, okay, so Harataki, it's funny how Harataki works. Harataki is like, it's different for everybody. I love that one. It's different for, it's like, whatever is in you, it's going to help bring it out. It's going to help bring it out. So this person might over here be great at typing or great at music, and Harataki brings that out. But this other person is like clairvoyant and can see things before they happen and psychic. Like, it helps people at different ways for whatever your gift is. I'm going to call it the gift supplement. It's the spiritual supplement. It's my most spiritual supplement I have. And I love it for that purpose. So that is something that I suggest you get. Yeah, that's the answer to that one. You know what I mean? People ask me, what's the difference between a gift and a talent? Nothing. But hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So you can have somebody, your natural talent is such and such, and their person is going to outwork you, and it's not even their talent, but they're better at than you. Don't disrespect that. Work on your talent, because I can guarantee you, if it was your natural talent, you're going to be better than that person that works hard. But if they work hard than you, they're gonna get whatever you want. You understand? What else?
All right. Somebody asked if the Makuna is good for women. I said yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and the nightcap was basically saying, because she said you're so right, because 50 years ago a friend told her that she was an evil person because of the strange things I knew about people. She said she went to work for about 50 years in the past, and she had to take an air course and went to work and knew that what was in the book without reading it.
She knew the knowledge in the book?
She knew the knowledge in the book without reading it, and she got scared of the gifts at the time. She said she's no longer afraid.
Yeah. This thing with knowing things before you know it, that is a spiritual gift. You need to start to use these things. But if you ain't nutritious, you ain't getting your stuff right, and you're not putting this... See, plants communicate with your body. Plants communicate with you. The sun communicates with you. All these things communicate with you. You're hardwired to be superhuman. Here's the thing. We live here. We live here, which is everything outside of what is natural, unnatural, they want you to have. Because they want you as far away from natural as humanly possible. Because they know that if you knew what you were, you wouldn't need them. And then they wouldn't have power. Do you know how they have power? Because they know you. It's like the bully that picks on a kid that actually can whoop his ass. And then one day you're smart enough to whoop his ass, and the bully never messed with you again. That's you. You're the kid that's bigger than the bully, but you don't even understand how much bigger you are than the bully. So the bully knows you don't know your true power. So the bully keep on messing with you. So the bully will keep on feeding you things that make your spirit dim, turn your light out, give you news at 6, 12, and 6. You know what I'm saying? All throughout the day, keep you fear-based, give you a bunch of GMO foods, keep you low frequency, give you a bunch of low frequency deaf hurts music, keep your which bypasses your frontal lobe right into your subconscious, so you're dreaming, you're thinking about murder and killing and robbery. Or if you see a black person, you think they're gonna rob you, or you see a white person, you think they hate you. These things are all to keep your spirit low, very, very low, to the point where you actually give them everything about you, and you don't even know that you had like 10, 20 different gifts. What's up?
Someone said they like your shirt. Are you selling the shirts?
Absolutely. They're available on my website. Time doesn't matter. It's only a matter of time, baby. That's a fact. So, yeah, I am selling on my website. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's talk about how I knew this reality was a little bit wild. Astral projection. A lot of y'all want to learn how to do astral projection. If you don't know what astral projection is, and you're like, oh my God, he's talking about astral projection. Okay. Now, you are here. What happens when you die? When you look in that casket, what do you see? A vessel. What left that vessel? The spirit. Where did it go? What makes me right now? The energy flowing through my body. Would you believe me if I told you the energy can leave your body if you willed it to? Yes, you can. Things change in your life when you can literally leave your body and look at yourself sleeping in the bed. You can leave your body and look at yourself sleeping in the bed. Coach Reg is the devil. Okay, I'll be the devil. Whatever. I'm using my spiritual gifts. And I know that I'm hardwired for more than just this physical experience that they tell me I have to do. They tell me if I don't study these things in school, I'm a dummy. So I had to go to remedial classes. In high school, I was in a couple remedial classes of like 4 people because they told me I was dumb. You know what I'm saying? But come to find out that I was not able to use my gifts well in school. It wasn't the way I learned in school. I was actually more of a hands-on learner, and school doesn't really have too much of that unless you go to technology class and go tech school or something like that. So when you go through school, it's like they program you to believe that you're only this kind of person, which you're able to. It's like there to keep your gifts inside, and it kills your. It's like being beaten up all your life to the point where you don't even want to fight anymore, and that's how that works. Hey babe, can you get my charger for this? It's about to die.
Where's that?
This right here downstairs. Yeah.
Somebody had a good question though.
Okay, but grab that because it's about to die. Yeah. So when it comes down to it, I'm telling y'all, they beat you up every single day. Your friends, your family, don't believe them people. Don't believe them. Because you got so much in you that you haven't even started to use. Some of you are psychic. Some of you are empaths. Some of you are meant to be therapists, holistic doctors, leaders, educators, architects, plumbers, engineers, drivers. Some of y'all can drive for days and days and days and never ever get bored. You just love to be on the road. Some of y'all love to fish. Like, these are all gifts. And we're not all meant to do the same thing. I'm not meant to be good at math and everybody else is good at math, because then everybody's good at math. So who's going to do something else? Everybody got something. It's just right there. Yeah, everybody got something when it comes down to it. You know what I'm saying? No, it's the other side. It's the other side. Now, I want to teach some of y'all how to let the spirit move through you. Whenever you have a bad decision in your life, or a bad decision, and something is telling you not to do it, I want you to start to listen to that part of you. That's what I call your higher spirit, your higher self. You have a lower being, and you have a higher being living inside of you right now. The lower being has won for a very long time. It's time to kill that bastard. Alright? That lower being gonna have to get the hell out of here. Because that lower being got you watching ratchetness, got you on Instagram looking at half-naked chicks all day that are also living in their lower selves. Got you, out here, being a whoremonger, smashing every woman, being a incubus. Incubus makes succubus. And you succubus women are out here living in your lower self, having sex with all these men. That's all lower being stuff.
The mic.
What do you say?
The mic. Somebody said fix the mic. The mic is acting up.
It's acting up?
Yeah, I hear it.
Let me hear it.
Oh, it's acting.
Oh, it is. I can hear it.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. See what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. I'm gonna disconnect it and then reconnect it. Let me see. You pull this part out. Put it back in right here. This one, no, this one here. This part. This one. All right, testing. Try it now.
Much better.
Better. All right, cool. We good. My bad, y'all. I ain't even know. My bad. Technical difficulties sometimes. That's the Lord entities trying to fuck with this gift. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm getting it out there. Oh man, he helping everybody. What is he doing? What is he doing? You gotta keep him low. Listen, they gotta turn YouTube off and watch something else. That's not gonna serve them. Yeah, gotcha. When it comes down to it.
Oh.
What?
Somebody had a question.
What's the question?
The question was from Kendrick. When he plays meditation music of 900 hertz and above, he can see what's going on in his dreams, but not clear anymore. How can he clear the dreams up, or how can he clear that up?
He needs to focus and learn how to lucid dream.
I just lucid dreamed last night.
You lucid dream last night, right?
Yes.
He needs to focus.
Listening to hertz.
Yeah, he needs to focus and learn how to lucid dream. You know what you should do so you can hear the mic? Put your headphones in.
Yes.
So you can hear the mic and turn it up.
Alright.
Yeah, turn it up. Yeah, he needs to learn how to lucid dream, learn how to focus. There are methods to learn how to lucid dream. There's many books about lucid dreaming. I read a couple of them. Lucid dreaming is the way to focus when you're sleeping. So lucid dreaming is something that I suggest you do. And always check your nutrition. Oh, also, if you really want to really start to use, like, say you have like psychic or like intuitive and clairvoyant, these kind of gifts of insight and intuition, I suggest you fast daily. One thing that helped me with my gifts is pushing my body to the limit when it came to fasting. Because when it pushed my body to the limit of fasting, every time you do like Ayurvedic like medicine and practices and you go like the ayahuasca retreats, they always require you purge yourself of any food, because food is going to keep your body active, and you must kick in other reserves in your body, which is going to heighten your spiritual ability when you fast. I fast every single day. 365 days a year I fast. I do 24-hour fast, sometimes a 48-hour fast. I fast. Because your body can function without food. And when your body functions without food, something spiritual happens to you where you kick that in. So if you wanted some help with that, try fasting. Go ahead.
Somebody asked if you could explain DMT, sleep paralysis.
Dimethyltryptamine.
Yeah. Sleep paralysis and remote viewing.
Damn, all that?
Well, we will say one at a time. Like sleep paralysis is in the first one.
Okay. Sleep paralysis is scary at first, because you ever wake up and you just couldn't move, but you feel like heavy, like And it's not that you can't move. It's that your breathing is like nothing. It's like you almost can't breathe as well because you don't realize how slow you breathe when you're sleeping. You don't need to like do regular breaths when you're sleeping. Your breath slows down and your heart rate slows down on the next level. So when you wake up in sleep paralysis, your sleep paralysis is so you don't act out your dreams. Because if you didn't have sleep paralysis, you would be acting out your dreams, punching your wife and everything, and like punching your husband all the time. So you need sleep paralysis. But you also need sleep paralysis to do astral projection. You have to go through that part to do astral projection. So that's what sleep paralysis is. It's a defense mechanism so you won't act out your dreams, so your body is basically paralyzed.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I kind of experienced that last night. What happened was I had the sleep paralysis, but I know an entity was there. So it was kind of blocking me.
They're always there. I see them. I feel them. I see them all the time.
I'm like, oof, I can't move.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about seeing entities.
And when I woke up, I saw it run.
You saw it run?
It was like.
I see them all the time.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing now. Seeing them things. They know I see them, and I know they know I see them. That's why they come around more. Entities, they always communicate with me. They play with the doors. They open them and close them. They make noises at night. Only at night too. Like I'm in my room right now, and I don't hear nothing. But when we go to bed, they know I hear it, and they be making noises all over the place, trying to play with me. So I say, just leave me alone, go to sleep. You know. But yeah, they're there. Whether you like it or not, they're going to be around you. Whether you have the ability to feel or see them is up to you. Most empaths can feel them. Most empaths can feel all kinds of energy. A lot of empaths don't like to be around crowds. I have trouble being around crowds, especially with a lot of negative energy, because I feel people's energy. If you're sick, I can feel your energy of sickness. If you're happy, I can feel that. If you're sad, I can feel that. If you're angry, I can feel that. If you're lying, I can feel that. Yeah, so, I mean, this is a part of your spiritual gifts. Go ahead.
Jovan B asked, hey, don't laugh, but I told myself out loud to have a good night's rest, which was the first time I've ever did that, and it felt like I was asleep for days. What's up with that? Kind of pretty much manifested or affirmed.
He had it. Okay, so you went to bed with an intention.
Yes.
That's called an intention. You had an intention to go to bed. Like if you have an intention to lucid dream, it will heighten the chance that you'll have a lucid dream. It's called an intention. With law of attraction, when you have an intention to become something, you'll become it. The likelihood of you becoming it, chances increase. So because you have that's part of law. That's called lucid dreaming. Going to bed with an intention to lucid dream. You program a subconscious to have an intention, and 9 times out of 10, most times you'll have a lucid dream. Slightly, but sometimes you'll have a lucid dream. That's called an intention. Yeah.
Somebody else said, I'm assuming they're talking about sleep paralysis, but they said they heard people that went through this is dangerous, so be careful.
Yes, it
can be. You can't breathe sometimes.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous, but sleep paralysis is not nothing that's going to hurt you. Astral projection, then that's dangerous. But sleep paralysis is something that you do every time you go to sleep anyway. You just were conscious at this state. It's only dangerous when you're conscious, but every time you go to sleep, that's how you sleep. You can't move. You breathe like you almost don't even move your body when you're sleeping. Your heart rate is slowing down to almost dead. It's like that. This is what happens when you go to sleep. People who sleepwalk don't have sleep paralysis. That's like a disability. Like you gotta have sleep paralysis. So, or you're gonna walk around and walk outside and these things like that. So it's something that's supposed to happen. There's nothing wrong with it.
Somebody asked, have you ever seen light spots flash past your field of vision?
All the time. I don't just see light spots. I see things.
And shadows.
I see people. I see her. I see her I call her her doppelganger.
You see me again?
I saw a couple of days ago your doppelganger.
Again?
A doppelganger is somebody that is living in an alternate reality
that looks like
right now, and you're like here right now somewhere else, and you see that person that is her somewhere else. Call it doppelganger. We're living in just another reality, just another realm. We have several realms. You don't gotta believe in it. This is what I know to be true. But we have several realms right now. Past, present, and future all going on at the same exact time. Yeah. But I see these things all the time. I see people all the time that aren't here, but they're somewhere else here. You get it? Go ahead.
Like the realms kind of intertwined.
Sometimes they intertwine. Yeah.
Okay, somebody had said, I was told that sleep paralysis was an incubus or succubus.
No. Okay, so sometimes that can happen when you're in sleep paralysis, that incubus or a succubus tries to have sex with you,
That's a different.
an entity tries to have sex with you, yeah, that happens. That can happen. Yeah, that happens. I'm sorry. It's just fucked up,
Yeah.
but it does happen. Some people are like, damn, like, that was
Yeah.
weird. I know nobody was there, but I felt something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an entity. It wasn't a good one either. Because the good ones don't try to do that. So you got fucked.
Yeah. That reminds me.
Sorry. It is what it is.
But
What
yeah,
else?
somebody was asking, it's kind of off topic.
What's up?
They said, can you review your rules, if any, regarding the best way to fast?
The best way to fast?
Yes.
To not eat?
That is true.
Not eat. That's the best way. I mean, that's like a vague. That question is like vague. It's like the best way to fast. Okay, to stop eating food.
Rules, yeah, rules to fasting.
The rules is to stop eating for 12 hours is when you enter a fasted state. If you want to put muscle on or want to really kick and lose body fat, to fast past 16, past 16. If you want to take another step, go to 18. Another step for muscle gain, go to 20. Work out while you're fasted. And stop listening to your body because it's a bitch. Your body's a bitch. Your body is something that you control and not the other way around. Your spirit runs the show, but your body has been manipulating your spirit for a very long time. The fasting is more of is a spiritual thing because it's your body, it's your mind, your spirit willing your body to survive off of what it's meant to survive off of, which is body fat. So fasting is a spiritual thing more than a physical thing because you're going to need a lot of willpower, and your will is your spirit. Will is spirit. That's what will is. It's your spirit harnessing itself to become stronger than your actual physical self. Will is when you lift that weight and your body's like, I can't do it. Will is like, the fuck you can't. You're going to grow muscle today. You're going to do it. That's called spirit, you know? So when you work out and you push past your pain threshold, that's what I call a spiritual experience. And I need to have one every time I go to the gym. Like I had one today. Go ahead.
All right, someone asked, Wrestling asked, this may sound like a silly question, but does sleep paralysis include extraterrestrials and other higher beings from a different dimension?
Oh shit. We getting here. We going here, huh? That's where we going? That's where we going? Alright, we going here.
Yeah.
Sleep paralysis does not include that, but they know you're close to astral projection. They're all around. See, higher extraterrestrial entities, they live in multiple dimensions, multiple realms. So they can exist on the 5th, 6th, 7th, all the way to the 11th dimension. And they're much more intelligent than you. So they're probably all around you right now and you don't even see them. You know, so these things can happen, but you can only really see them and communicate with them and talk to them through that realm, the ethereal realm, the in-between realm that you can't see, but you know exists. You know it exists. You can feel things. You hear things. You know they're there. Like, you ever sat in a room and you just felt like energy coming, like, the fuck was that? I just feel different now. Like, yeah, it's the ethereal realm. So it's the in-between, yeah. So they're all around us. Just deal with it. It is what it is. If you think that we're the only ones here, then you are dumb. You programmed. I'm a virus, so you're programming. Get used to it. You're on this channel because you want to learn. So learn something. That we're not the only ones that exist like this. It's just like it. It is what it is. Sorry. You're not the only ones. When we die, where do you think we go? I mean, come on, y'all. Go ahead.
All right. So, Clinton asked, would you say that meditating before attempting lucid dreaming or astral projection is the best practice?
Absolutely, because
I do agree.
you kind of have to learn how to meditate in order to do those things anyway, because you have to learn how to focus yourself and close your mind off. When you astral project, you're going to have to sit there for a long time without even moving. You have to get used to listening to your breath and breathing, because you're going to have to do that. Lucid dreaming, you're going to have to learn how to breathe. You're going to learn how to breathe. 10 in, 10 seconds in, 10 seconds out, 10 seconds in, 10 seconds out, then 10 seconds in, 3 seconds out, and then you got to learn how to relax every point in your body. Like, it's like 35 points in your body. fingertips, all the way to elbows, all the way to shoulders, all the way to chest, all the way to back, all the way to this side, all the way down to the hips, to the knees, to the feet. You have to learn how to relax every point in your body until you're lucid dreaming. And you only lucid dream after, and you lucid dream in your REM sleep anyway. And you enter your REM cycle, rapid eye movement, where you actually dream within within an hour and a half after you're sleeping. So yeah, go ahead.
Somebody asked what breathing techniques will help trigger their DMT.
Nothing.
Okay.
DMT is on some nothing. You need to kind of, you need to, so astral projection is when you kind of, you really gotta, it took me like 6 months to get this down pat. Intense will.
Yeah.
Intense will. And I'm still not proficient in, I'm still not super, I can't astral project that will. I can lucid dream at will, but I'm not able to astral project that will. It's very difficult. That's why I'm doing ayahuasca, because that's going to just get me there. You know, so, yeah.
Someone asked, does building muscle amplify our biomagnetic field?
No.
Okay.
What else?
And somebody else, he just asked, do you drink certain herbs to enhance your dream state?
No. I take certain supplements too, which are roots and herbs. So I'll take them, but I don't drink them. So I still consume them, but I don't drink them. No, but you can. You can. I mean, it will absorb faster, because when you take them in a capsule, it's time released. But when you drink them, it's absorbed. But harataki don't taste the greatest, so it's up to you. But I mean, it actually is good to take them, you know, time released to me, because I don't want them to be absorbed right away. I want them to be absorbed as I'm sleeping, so it can. My dreams, like, I wake up sometimes and I'm like, all right, I know I was somewhere else. This time I went to my other dimension and I lived out. I was in my other life at the time, because they just feel too real. My dreams, I feel like in my dreams I travel. I actually kind of know in my dreams I travel. I go to my other body living in the other realm, and then when my other realm is sleeping, he probably comes to this body and experiences this. I'll probably tell you another video where all my bodies are where we are, but it's a whole other thing. Go ahead.
Someone said, may I say lucid dreaming can be continued the next night if you did not complete a dream. They have done this, and when the dream ended, the end appeared like in the old movie with the curtains.
Say it again?
They said that they could, lucid dreaming can be continued the next night if you did not complete a dream, right? They have done this, and for some reason, the end quote has appeared in the dream.
The end?
The end, like it's like an old
like a movie.
Yes.
Because in their movie, they watch movies that say that's the end.
Right.
Yeah. So in movies, they're so the movies are programmed into the subconscious.
Yes.
And that's just part of what they put in their subconscious. The images that are flashed on TV are to program your subconscious. So that the end came probably from a movie you saw, because that comes from the end comes from movies. Also, if you want to improve your remembering your dreams, improve your dream recall, you wake up at any time when you wake up in the night and you write down whatever you remember from your dream. And before you know it, you start to remember everything that you would dream. Because when you write it down, you program it into your subconscious and you increase your dream recall very fast. You could remember every detail from your dream. So you have trouble remembering your dreams, and you really remember your dreams. I think dreaming is a gift as well. Being able to dream. Some people don't dream. I dream every night. I always have dreamed every night. But some people, they don't dream.
Right.
I think it's a gift to be able to dream, because dreams mean things, and dreams tell you things as well. So your gift might be dreaming. So don't act like that's some other stuff, because some people don't dream at all. I thought everybody dreamed. Nope, that ain't true. That ain't true at all. You know, so you gotta let your spirit move through you. I hope everybody got what?
One more question.
Go ahead, one more question.
All right, somebody asked, have you ever experienced the Kundalini awakening?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Long time ago. I experienced it. I experienced the Kundalini awakening when I was working at Walmart. in my lowest part of my life, and I was listening to a guy named Kevin Trudeau, and it happened. And something he said just opened up the floodgates for learning and spirituality, and that is when I started my true journey. And I had an intention to find it, and I found it while I was stacking kid litter bags at Walmart. And that's when the journey started. So yeah, I experienced Kundalini awakening, and I experience it at least a couple times a year. A new awakening, a new awakening, and a new awakening. And once you start, learning is infinite, spirituality is infinite, and you are also infinite. So you'll never stop learning, and you'll never stop experiencing. You'll never stop waking up. You'll always find something new that's gonna blow your mind, because that's reality. It's so, knowledge is infinite. So yeah, there it is. I have, and I am, and I hope you do as well. What else?
Now, the nightcap was clearing up. She did not go to the movies hardly 60 years ago. Just wanted to know what happened at the end of this particular dream, right? That was just, she was clearing it up. Somebody asked, Kendrick asked, he has two experiences seeing someone that no longer existed. Is there a way they can make that consistent?
Yeah. Astral project.
Yes.
That means the person didn't ascend. The person's still here. Yeah. Sometimes, we weren't meant to be buried. We're meant to be cremated. When we're buried, our spiritual body is still connected to our physical body until it decomposes to a point where it turns to dust. The reason why they used to cremate us is so we can ascend. The reason why they mummify people is so they can get information from their ancestors, because they knew that they're still connected to their bodies. So when they mummified them and they put them in tombs, they knew they were still here. So they used to go down to the tomb, and they probably astral project and get information from them, because they know that they're still connected to their bodies, which is why we should not be buried 6 feet under. We should be cremated so we can ascend. So graves like an actual prison, which suck. But go ahead.
That's it for now.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave it here. Besides that, visit the website, get some stuff, some Haritaki, Makun, all that stuff, MACA, whatever we got going on. Always start your journey with a colon cleanse if you want to get healthy. If you want to get focused, always get a consultation if you want to take it a little step further. I do consultations, and I hope that I helped you. This is part of my gift, and I don't apologize for my gift. You shouldn't apologize for your gift. You should be proud of your gift, no matter how people make you feel inadequate for your gift, because when they make you feel inadequate, it's actually them feeling inadequate about themselves. So look at it like that from now on. So when you got something that's in your mind, that's a dream, it's your dream for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So my man Les Brown used to say, stop going somewhere stop following people. Don't be afraid to go somewhere that nobody's ever been and leave a trail. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes if you're somebody who's innovative people are people who have done something that nobody's done before. You have been the first to do it. And don't be afraid to be the first to do something. You have an idea in your head that's part of your gift. Don't be afraid to attack your idea with full intensity, because that is yours to bring to a humanity. If somebody didn't have the idea of a cell phone or a computer or the internet, I would not be able to reach the world. So without their gifts, we wouldn't be able to help you out with your gifts. See how that works? Everybody has gifts to come together to make humanity better. And by denying your gifts, you're actually taking away from humanity, and you're doing a disservice to your fellow brother and your fellow sister. Understand? So, besides that, well...
Someone said thank you for a powerful and intense learning session on one's gift.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate it. So, besides that, I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Until the next video, Coach Reg, out. Peace.